Look, I know this may sound schizophrenic, but I need to share this to the world because I don't think anyone else has even seen or heard of this. So this is what I need to tell you. So I remember it was a boring Sunday night, I couldn't sleep, and I decided to hop on Warframe and grind for some materials for weapons so I can, level them up for mastering and grinding, the usual. All I needed was some mutagen samples, so I grabbed my Necros and went to Terrum, hoping to get the samples I needed, and thank God I did. I went to grind out Zealoid, because I can kill him pretty quickly, I can get some good loot. But after I killed him, extraction didn't register. I couldn't leave for some aberrant reason. When I went around looking for the usual extraction point, it felt empty. No enemies were around. Then I noticed a red dot on the minimap. It was weird, but relieving. But I looked at it because it was in the same room. It looked weird. It didn't look like any other Infested. But I disregarded it and went to kill it. But I couldn't. And also, I didn't want to. I wanted to observe it, but I had this fascination. But also this fear of what it could do. I looked closer, and I genuinely wanted to throw up. It looked fleshy, but not the Warframe kind. It was like real flesh, like a greenish brown. It was rotting. But the thing is, it looked too realistic. And I'm on Switch, so the hardware, it's not possible to render that. The blood, it was too realistic. It was like this dark red. But again, it wasn't Warframes. It was too realistic. Like you'd see from a crime scene or something similar. And also, it seemed to use intestines and ribs as weapons, and they were trapped faces. They looked familiar, but I couldn't recognize them. The eyes, I don't want to talk about them. I was so sick of looking at it, and I tried to kill it, but all it did was knock it back, and it screamed. But it sounded like a cacophony of human screams, like they were writhing to escape. It was ear-piercing. I had to unplug the TV, but I didn't realize because I'm on Switch, it just transferred to my console. It was even louder. I tried to turn it off, but I couldn't, so I had to grab my pets and bring them outside. Even when outside, I still heard it. It felt like hours sitting there, holding my boys, hoping it would finally be done, and then it finally stopped. I checked my phone. It only lasted 5 minutes. It felt longer than you'd think. The battery on my Switch was dead. Thank God it died. Afterwards, I talked about it on the forums, and no one believed me. They thought I had a hacked account or virus in the game. I even sent an email to Digital Extremes, which they usually... I didn't expect them to just... They didn't know what I was talking about. Like I was speaking another language. I really didn't want to do this. I was so hesitant to do it, but I drew right, remember. I really didn't want to because I don't want to fucking look at it again. But I needed to make it just so y'all could see what kind of happened. And also, I just can't let this go unnoticed. But the only thing I know about it, this wasn't of Warframe creation. This was not of Warframe's creation. Hell, it wasn't even a Digital Extremes creation. It was something else. I'm really sorry to see that. I know it's bad, but it's all I could remember. It was way worse. But thank God it wasn't as... Thank God I didn't draw it as bad. But all I know is that after this, I don't know if I can play Warframe again. I just really don't want it to come back. And now...